Okay, so today we have something kind of cool, like legit, kind of awesome. I'm really excited about it. Um, so I released a song a while back called "As Twilight Draws Near," um, and this song for me was the hardest in every capacity to do. I'm talking production was. I'm gonna swear a lot during this, so just a warning. So if people don't like bad language, then my apologies. But this song was a bastard to do. It was a fucking ball ache. I hated it. It was stress. It lasted a year and a half. Working on one song for a year and a half. Never. If you're producing your own stuff and you're the vocalist, it's your ideas. Oh my god, don't do it, because you're just competing with yourself a year ago. The choices you made, it was like literally painful. Oh my god, I hated it. And then towards the song, when you feel like it's gonna get finished, you start hating it because you're like, oh, this is taking too long. It sounds like shit and all that stress. So this song was fucking horrible to do, but at least for me, I think it's my favorite. Yeah, it just any limitations I had of what I could and couldn't do got absolutely shattered by this song. The chorus, I've never sung better. Like this is my vocals at their until I do a harder song, which I don't know if you heard that. Anyway, until I do a harder song, this one is ridiculously good. It's I love it. Okay, not me gassing my own stuff. Right, I absolutely love it, and this is why I'm so like happy about this. My music got reviewed. This is the first time ever. Someone's reviewed my music, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really excited. I have read this, but I kind of forgot what they said. They mentioned a lot about the melody, which I'm happy with because that kind of melody has not been sung in pop in a long time. It is ridiculous. I think the closest you would get would be like a Blow Me One Last Kiss by Pink, where it's like G5s on the chorus. I mean, the chorus of this song is an octave leap from F sharp 4 to F sharp 5. Which in mix it's not even falsetto. Like, where is it? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely insane. So they mentioned a lot about the melody, which I'm happy with, because if someone said to me, what's the most significant thing about the song, what's its standout, thing that separates it from anything else, I'd say the melody. There's no other, there's no other I can't think of a song that is that ridiculous. I mean, because they don't need to be, they genuinely don't. But a song this intense, like the lyrical, I might break into it in this little like review of the review or whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, Laws as Twilight Draws Near 2021. That's me. That's me. That's me. I'm gassed. This was on May the 27th, so I've sat with it for like 4 or 5 days, and let's get into it. Let's get into it. I'm really excited. Loz is hitting listeners with his most ambitious release yet. True, big fact. This song, like I said, it pushed every limit. This was an ambitious project to do. As Twilight Draws Near tells the story of a journey through regret, realization, and the struggle people have with finding hope. Yeah, I mean, I'll touch on it briefly here, but the context of the song, the first line sums up the song perfectly. I'm never one to say I quit, that's it for me. This was a song that I wrote at a time where I was just I felt like, obviously feelings aren't fact, they're really not. Like, I'm trying to find an example of where you can feel even physical sensations. Like sometimes, like you can be convinced. I'm not gonna get into it, but there's like a TikTok where they put like a lighter over someone's hand and then put an ice cube on their hand, and they convinced that they've been burned, but actually it's just ice. That's a really shitty example of like how feelings and sensations can often be false to what the actual reality is. But in this moment, I was really, really, really sad. I was very sad. I'm not gonna say the depressed word because I think I'll like not offend, but like do injustice to people who are actually depressed. I was just sad, and I don't know. I didn't feel much. I just felt very. I felt very lonely. I felt very empty. I felt like there wasn't much meaning to pursuing anything. So I wrote a song about it, and I'm not a quitter. Like I'm not a fucking quitter. Like I can waste time and feel good about it. Um, but yeah, this was a moment where I was just kind of like, what is the fucking point? Yeah, yeah. And that's the first line. I'm never one to say I quit. That's it for me. But I can't take another shot. Don't just look at me. And that's that realization part of it. That's that part where you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna admit to myself, I'm not doing good. You know, and it's that moment where you're like, oh, okay. So now that I've accepted that, what's changed? And you start looking around and you see that like, you know, a door that was open to you was closed before and all that. So yeah, it's the struggle with. I'd say that's correct. Regret, regret that I didn't address it sooner. I think, you know, it's like it's a lot of people say finding the problem as soon as possible can, you know, provide a solution, or it can help, you know, the recovery process, like admitting something or saying to yourself like, hold a second, am I actually doing okay? And then if there's nothing, then fair. But if there's something, at least you've got it there, and not when it gets to a point like this. Because I don't think I'll ever write a sadder song. I won't go into explicits, but it is a very sad song. Struggle people have with finding hope. Yeah, very true. Combining aggressive production. Fuck yes, them drums pop off with shattering vocals. Oh boy! With shattering vocals, he creates an atmospheric mixture that has a life to its own. Fucking come on! Oh! Oh, the mic. Okay. I was lifting myself off my seat, but I must have pulled the mic. Yeah. No, that's. Oh yes, that's a very big compliment because the production is aggressive. It is one. Those drums don't wait for you. They just don't. Like the second the chorus, oh, where do I go? And now it's like it all just comes in and it's like bah, fucking awesome. It's so fucking sick. And shattering vocals, thank you, because that there are two vocal performances I've ever done recorded that had my heart in them. One was like the last chapter, last chorus. I was literally crying while singing it, and then this chorus, it was a similar thing. Like my eyes were welling up because I was like, I can't believe I'm singing this. Like, how has it gotten this bad? I pride myself on knowing who I am, both morally, emotionally, physically. Like, I've spent so much time with myself that I've I don't know. I like to think I know myself inside out. But this was just a moment where it's like you're a bullshitter. You don't. And that's all right. It's okay not to not know fully who you are, at least not in every capacity. But don't tell yourself you do. And this was that kind of realization where it's like, oh shit, you know, I've been. There's a line in the bridge where it goes, "It's true. I needed you. I guess I'm not the person that I knew. What do I do?" Pretty much saying that like, oh fuck, you know, there's a weakness, and I didn't clock it, but anyway, yeah, I'm really really happy. But the vocals, I'm happy they came across as such because that I truly meant every single word I sung, and the melody. I'm not a Mister like if it's not high, it's not good. Like I couldn't give a fuck about pitch or range, but if I want to believe, if I want to convince people I'm on the edge, I want to sing and sound like I'm on the edge, and that's why I make the pitch so high because I'm literally on the edge. Anyway, the single is one he's been working on for a while, 1.5 to 2 years, yeah, and he is now happy for it to hit the airwaves. Very true. I mean, I even done like somewhat of a promotional cycle for this. Like, I made a separate cover image that is debatably better than the actual cover image. I made like little tracks to go along with it that I posted on Instagram. I'm not a huge fan of taking pictures of myself. Not until I look the way I want. Not that I'm not gonna get into that. Ooh, self-image, disgusting. But yeah, I don't know. I just not. I'm not a big. If someone takes pictures of me, I'm like, please fuck off. like just fuck off. So yeah, like I put myself out there with this one. Because I believed in it, and I'm happy with the response. With the combination of melodics, his music starts to form its own personality and touches each listener differently. I mean, yeah, I think it's such an aggressive song that you're gonna have an opinion of it. Like, it's not a song that just lets it sit in the back. It's a song that really wants an opinion from you. You know, do you like it? Do you hate it? It's that kind of deal. You know, what do you think? But yeah, I'd say that's correct. As you walk the path of the single, you are filled with emotions of the track while coming to realizations about your own life experiences. I think I think there are a lot of moments where, I'll sing something, there's the cover image. I love it. I fucking love it. This is so left field for me. No, it's my favorite cover image I've done. I fucking hell. I've not seen this in a while. I love it. It's really good. I like it a lot. Um, yeah, as twilight draws near, it draws you in with the light piano line. The melody has a twilight feeling to it that is enhanced by the vocals. Yeah, I'm a massive. I want to set the scene. I want to make a picture. There will never be a song I do that doesn't have a personality to it. Every single song sounds the way it feels. If that makes any sense. If that makes any sense. Um, but that's how I would describe it. Like they are holistically, one body. That there's in this song, there's nothing in there that's done without the intention of convincing you of its story. Everything's done for narrative. So the twilight feeling to it, I want it. I want to give a nighttime feel. I even have crickets in the second verse, to further dive in. Like this is a dark moment, and crickets obviously never come out during the day, at least not to my knowledge. But there are no crickets in Manchester. There probably are. I've not seen them. But yeah, great tangent. It's that twilight feeling I want. I'm such a bullshit man. The piano line tiptoes down the soundscape as it grabs your head and leads you into darkness. I mean, it's very like emotive. This is a very emotive review. It's not necessarily a technical review, but if there's any side I'm lacking, it's emotion. I'm not stone cold, but often the case. I'm just like, tell it how it is. But I can appreciate, if it elicits this response, that can't be anything but a good thing. For someone to, even if they hate it, for you to just get a reaction and feel something from the music, I think that's good. So yeah, beautifully put, and I'm very happy that it gave that element of darkness, because this is the darkest song I've done. When the beat comes in, they bring a rise in atmospheric tones. When the beat comes in, the song blows up. Yeah, it's usually some drops the song sing. I have some songs where when the beat drops, it sinks. Like, imagine you're on floor number 20 and it goes boom straight to hell, and it's like, oh. Some songs like that. Whereas this one, when the beat drops, the song kind of expands, which is kind of cool. Yeah, the additional layers to the melodics build the personality of the track, which is utterly amazing. That's a huge compliment. The vocals are layered. They have to be, because the production's so. If the production's like the size of God, let's not say Godzilla, but if the production's the size of Godzilla, the vocals have to, at least to stand out, be of similar capacity and mass. They can't, if you're gonna go for an ambitious project, don't hold back on anything. So, it is beneficial that the melody was so high and demanding, because it meant that it could compete with the bump da bump bump da bump 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 da bump bump da bump, like the drums, and it could compete with just whatever else was in, trying to fight for that number one spot, so to speak. The different elements all add a facet to the personality of the song that makes it captivating. Yeah. This. Ooh, just give me a sec. I just had a Subway. Sorry. But yeah. Yeah, again, I just wanted personality with the song. When the vocals enter, they have a lush and rich feeling like a velveteen blanket that rests heavily on your skin. This is so beautifully written. This is the one thing I would say for me, who's like, I'm so black and white with everything. I'm like, I either like it or I don't. It's either good or it's shit. Not good or it's shit, but you know, like I'm very, I don't know. I'm not very emotive, and like I am passionate, but just not in an emotive manner. Or maybe I just don't have this vocabulary. But this is a very, very generous and complimentary review. Yeah, I don't take compliments well. That's just every fucking British person in the world. But I mean, yeah, my vocals, I'm the most protective about. Cuss out my production. I'm not a producer. Cuss out my vocals, and I'm gonna cry. Which I've had people come up to me and say you're screaming. You're not a good singer. You know, you try too hard. Stop singing high and all that shit. Which I take fine. Like you're not people don't have to like what you do. Then there's no document that says they do, and they shouldn't have to like it. So compliments like this, like they don't need to say it. It's really nice of them. They don't need to be this kind. But a massive, massive thank you to the other side's reviews. Not even just for liking it, but for being so descriptive and you know, passionate about it. It is manner like this that just makes me go, oh my god, someone felt something. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, very, very. I mean, there's no greater compliment. There really isn't, and I don't disagree with it. I think they are lush, and I think the tone is there. I mean, the song, for as big as it has its small moments, and these small. I mean, the song is 4 minutes, like 23. Like it has to, you know, and it's not a one-dimensional song. There are moments where it blows the fuck up, and there are moments where it really tones it down. So I'm happy that it resonated with them, and they got the tones that I was trying to send their way. The harmonizing backing vocals create a almost gothic flow to the music that deepens the richness. Gothic is the perfect word. Gothic is a beautiful word. There's a lot of darkness in this song. There's so much like depth and meat. It's not a shallow song. And gothic is just the perfect, most beautiful word to use. I love that. Yeah, Loz's falsetto is flawless. Come on! Come on, let's fucking go! Come on! What's that? Try me! Flawless! Come on! Come the fuck on! There isn't a bigger compliment. There isn't. I should stop reading now. That's the biggest compliment. There's no greater compliment. Fucking hell, man. I'm gassed! That's so fucking sick. That's so sick. That's so fucking cool. I'm sorry if this is 20-30 minutes of me just... I'm not going to be explicit, but beating myself off. But this is huge. Like, this is fucking... This is very, 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 like, I don't know. It's very kind. Loz's falsetto is flawless and sends shivers through you. Fuck's sake, man. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna move on. Thank you very fucking much. As the music changes, his vocals rise to meet their new movement. His performance moves you through the emotions of the track from the depth of regret to realization and rather uplifting acceptance. Yeah, I would agree. I'd say towards the second half of this, because the song does repeat itself, both the first verse and the first chorus both repeat. And I think the second time it's sung, it is the kind of like moment where you're like, okay, this is the reality. Yeah, I'd agree. As you rise on his falsetto, you are pulled onto the wings of tentative hope. Yeah, I'd say there are connotations of hope, but I would say the last 30 seconds of the song is kind of like where the insanity creeps in, and then you get that crazy A5 scream. Yeah, yeah, I'd say there are definitely moments of hope in it. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. I mean, this is a review. Whatever they feel is whatever they feel. I'm not here to say whether it's correct or not. I'm just here to read it and give my thoughts. But yeah, beautiful that was what was felt. Come on. Lost spins a web of melodic elements that take you on a captivating and compelling journey in As Twilight Draws Near. There is an amazing movement to the melody that creeps from twilight to tentative hope. His vocals match the movement or sending shivers rushing through you on his falsetto. Did they actually have my Instagram? Pop off, King. This image, I am so if you've not fucking seen this, I drew this. I edited this whole goddamn thing myself. I am really happy with it. I love it. This was an incredibly kind, generous, passionate, beautiful review by Claudia. Claudia, you're a fucking legend, man. Thank you so much for reviewing my music. Ass. Yes, come on. This was alternative pop, indie pop. I'll take that. This was a lot more than I expected of a review, and I am extremely grateful that anyone reviewed my music, even if they fucking hated it. Please give me your thoughts and opinions. Yeah, it's so kind. It's so thought out. There's not a moment in it that I read and I'm like, you're a bullshitter. It all seems, really. I'm glad my music touched you, and thank you for listening to it. I'm very happy. I can't wait for you guys to hear the next song. I'll give clues. If anyone's made it this late into the video, you deserve a fucking hint. So the next song, I know what it is. I'm staring at the title right now because I got a little whiteboard. And think of The Weeknd, right? Think of how does that song go? I saw you dancing in a crowded room. You look so happy when I'm not with you. Save your tears. Think of that like digital retro disco, but it's digital retro. It is, as in like arcade. It's like an arcade type song. A bit of Blinding Lights, but not really. But it's that kind of like 80s feel to it. And it's about a relationship where one person is just very insecure and a bit psychotic, and they want something to finalize the relationship. They want it to be like, let's get married or let's get a tattoo of each other. I'm very happy. I think it's a great song. The melody's ridiculous, but it wouldn't be a love song if it wasn't stupidly high. Yeah, the next songs I'll say they're all happy. They're not like, oh, are they happy, are they not? No, they're legit like upbeat, four to the floor, rhythmic bops, boops. They're really good. I like them a lot. As for a release date, if I don't have one out this summer, what am I doing with myself? Yeah, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video if you did. I don't know what cover I'm doing. I want to do Save Your Tears by The Weeknd, but I don't know. Yeah, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Again, a huge thanks to Claudia. You're an absolute legend. Thank you so much. This is the first ever review I've had of my music, and for this to be the first one, it is nothing but amazing. Like, this is my first review. This is fucking sick. I'm so gassed. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day. I hope you're healthy and everyone's doing good around you. And yeah, awesome. I'll catch you all later. Bye.